Many of you who know me already are well aware that I go to a design school, and I still have 2 years left of my bachelor's in fine arts as a graphic design major. And now I'm going to complain about it so you don't make the same mistake as me. But Josefa, didn't you learn animation through your school? No, 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 no. I think the only thing I learned so far is how to pretend to my relatives that I'm actually studying something and I'm not a failure as I think I am. Most of the students usually take academies or go to school for practicing arts, so it'll help them pass the entry test. But as a born artist, I didn't feel the need to go to a school because hey, it's just an entry test. And guess what? I passed. Now, I really don't know why, but graphic design is usually opted by girls. Being one of the few guys in the department makes you feel all VIP until you realize that no one here is actually important. Now, graphic design literally means creating a visual layout to communicate your message, hence, you can use any medium you like. Then, why in the world does my design professor think that you would know how to freaking paint if I came for graphic design? If I was good at paint, I would have gone to a painting department. And I get that you have to learn all the mediums. But who's gonna teach you, huh? If you don't know how to paint, my professor would tell you that you are a piece of garbage and calmly put a flower on your grave because you are now dead to them. It was a nice experience being made fun of for going into a program for learning something that I didn't know of. So there I am, making my first ever project on which my whole grade depends on using a freaking paintbrush that I'm magically supposed to know how to use. And I'm thinking to myself, I've already ruined the paint. What is the worst that can happen? What? So I go to my professor and tell him about what happened. And he goes like, okay, I'll ignore the bird poop while marking, but who's gonna fix the ugly colors below, huh? Our campus is really nicely built with old British architecture, and they have really nice studios to work in for every department. But do you know who doesn't have a studio to sit in? Us, graphic designers. And it was all fun and games while it was winters. You would sit outside in the ground and joke around with your friends until it's summer, when your body is melting under the 50-degree hot sun, and then you try to take shelter in other departments and they treat you like shit. And some students did actually go to the principal to complain. We need to request an air conditioner to be installed. You first need a studio for that. Who's gonna give us a studio, you motherfucker? And you might be wondering, why don't we have a studio? Well, that's because they decided to give architecture department 3 buildings and 2 buildings for the textile department, which belong to us, by the way. Our territory is taken from us without our consent. I mean, who is the genius who thought that graphic designers don't need a studio? What if I just take their studio away and give it to the architecture for no reason at all? My degree is still not done yet, so I'll have a lot to cry about in these remaining 2 years. So I hope to see you again. Thank you for watching.